So I believe this has got its own separate FM module there. So looks like we're going to have to start looking in there for issues. Actually saying that we've got a wire off there, but that's just the car aerial wire. Let's pop it back on just in case. You never know, that might have been causing the issue. Nope. Okay, so we have a Hacker Hunter with no VHF. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to put some switch cleaner down in the big switch there. Just to make sure. Oh, hang on. Hello.
Your goodwill. He should good. You've heard from him.
I've just remembered.
Oh well.
Last night I haven't replied to.
Well, that could be an easier fix than I thought.
Not to reply.
About this situation that we've got.
Who I know. But
So let's get you in a bit closer. Where are we? Here. Can you see here? Yeah, you can, I think. So it's this orange wire here, look, on the FM switch.
You got to go to it other time, and then people complaining about that thing. Yeah.
So there's a dry joint there, I think.
I've got 3 new films for you. Great, well let's go. Okay, The Conjuring 2. After the success of last week's film reviews, I've finally been given potential access to movies.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop some switch cleaner in this one, down through the bottom. That'll clean all the internals, and I'm going to re-solder that joint there. Let's try that a minute. Just disconnect it from the power. So again, someone's probably, I wouldn't say thrown this radio out, but they certainly stuck it out in a shed or something just because there's no FM. I say probably not cost effective to repair, unfortunately. Let's get you down a little bit. So let's get the old deoxit out for this one. So let's just give a squirt of this. Let's pop the switch up first. Give all these switches a going over while I'm at it. Let's just put some power back on that to see if that has cured it. Because I say it could just be that it was that and not the where are we? Yeah, it could just be that and not a dry joint. It could just be a dodgy switch connection. Me just moving the wires, moving the switch. And let's hook a bit of wire up to this a minute. If I can get it out without knocking everything off. No, it's still deaf, still nothing.
Felt I really actually got on very well with Wham, and felt Patrick.
Okay. Definitely a dry joint. I probably won't hang on to this one. This one I'll probably sell on, so somebody somewhere will get a cracking little radio. I'll have to have a look to see what my other one's like. Okay. So it's solid copper by the looks of it. I have got some more solid, but not in orange, so I'm just going to snip the end off of that. Let's tin that one up. Tiny bit of flux. There we go. I want to get all this old solder off of this pin. Start with some fresh. I'm going to use the desoldering braid to clean that up a bit. There we go. So again, we're definitely going to want some flux on that, because actually I might even give that a bit of a file, thinking about it. Sometimes the solder hasn't taken originally when it was built, and you tend to find you get a dull finish on the metal, and the solder just doesn't take very well, so no matter how much flux and that you put on it, it just will not take. I've had that a couple of times on joints. Right, let's give that a good blow out. Little bit of flux. A bit of solder on there. Grab this one. What I'll try and do is feed it through the hole. There's like a hole in these little switches. It's easier said than done. So I've got to come through that gap. Okay. There we are. He's actually in the. It's actually in the hole of the switch contact now, so it does look better. Okay. Zoom us out a bit. Turn that off. It looks like we've got a dodgy battery terminal on this one as well. It looks like, well, it doesn't look like it is. Got one of the pegs missing, so I have to try and fix that somehow. Right, try them again. bit so you can see what's going on.
Empire. That's not really a plot spoiler.
There we go.
And it's up to the two other main characters to try save the world and rescue one of their love interests. It reminded me of a film I actually bought in Prague once, but it had the budget of a CGI mega hit.
That's amazing
I'm
sound.
not keen on this, matey. 1.5 plump.
That's about quarter volume as well.
It's really helpful.
Alright, well, look, the main deal...
It's been a long day. It says CPS prosecutors must also keep every case under review if appropriate.
To the EU referendum now, shall we?
Yes.
Well, I mentioned some of the incidents that there have been involving MPs up and Gabriel gets a lot out of this as a composer. What is it conversely?
Nowadays we can look directly at the DNA and find that the different
Well, that sounds brilliant now.
scores.
No issues
So a
with
lot of
that.
that, yes, is due to genetics. There are other
Moving that
reasons
wire
that
does
people
nothing
differ
at
in their
all.
intelligence. We know that there are environmental reasons out there. Something
Bass and
we don't
treble
quite know what
works.
it is, but there's something that's changing people's intelligence. Maybe it's pure luck. Maybe it's something teachers are doing. It does.
So there we are. One working Hunter VHF RP38A. Brilliant. Right, so clean up and restoration time.